Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a notable pitching matchup in this one, Singy.
We've all anxiously anticipated this matchup. You've got the ace of each club going face-to-face. No excuses today. Our best against their best. We'll see how it turns out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just Mitch Keller, but Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. The pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Michael Conforto.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Matt Chapman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Goodbye, home run. That one felt good. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The designated hitter.
That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Goodbye, home run! A 2-run homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 3-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So man aboard and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. 2 for 8 in the series so far. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Fought off foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates over the last 10 games.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4. Double.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now Patrick Bailey. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. And he deals. In the air out towards right center. Makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the Show Bay Area. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the hill in this one, Logan Webb.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ke'Bryan Hayes leading things off and takes a strike. Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1. On the ground to short. Luciano fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And a big factor for them in recent games, Henry Davis.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
The Pirates down by 4 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1 down, base is empty. And another ball. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Man at first with 1 gone. Brian Reynolds digs in now. That one's in there. 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
They get the force. 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. Now Marco Luciano.
The shortstop, Marco
Keller measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. And now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air, out towards left center. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that'll do it. Giants go down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jack Sawinski. Swings through that one out in front that time. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The pitch. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Webb, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
On to the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. Keller back to work.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Slow roller to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hammered way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And at first, here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, track it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Josh Fleming.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
This to third, Hayes. Tosses across to first, and there's two down. Tyro Estrada now at the plate.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Right side on his way over. And that is that. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Nick Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
That one misses. 3-1. In the air, left field. Wade drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. Right through there for a strike. The Giants up big in this one here in the third and final game of the series. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the fourth, and now the switch-hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. The wind and the pitch. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up next for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Bailey rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He scores. It's 7-0. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight. That's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Around third. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Here's Matt Chapman. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 10-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Roansy Contreras.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Tellez takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jorge Soler. 1 for 2. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So here's Wade now, and first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First and second, 1 out. Wilmer Flores getting ready to hit. Popped foul out of play off to the right. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
That one way inside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. And midway in the 4th, it's the Giants 10 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, number 19. And the right-hander back to work. To third, Chapman. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Brian Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. And a good eye there. On the ground, Chapman throws across the diamond, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And ball one.
I got a ball.
The Giants up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Bounced up the middle. Sends it to Flores. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 10-0. Back here at PNC Park, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Patrick Bailey. Here comes a pitch. That's towards center. Taylor under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit.
Luciano.
And a strike on the outside edge. Contreras in his second season, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. Now 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Almost got him. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base.
Advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here in Pittsburgh, now Jack Sawinski. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one just misses.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Left-hand batter waits. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third. It's through for a hit. One gone, runner at first. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. It's the Giants 10 and the Pirates nothing. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Contreras throws over. Soler dives back in safely. 1 out. Runners at first and second. On the ground, 2 ball. Hayes to second. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis makes the sliding stop, and very nicely done for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Sends it to Flores. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. Flores steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Not looking good. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Gets him to chase after that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now that
put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Next to hit, Marco Luciano, and it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. On a line, base hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Way inside, gets out of the way. The Giants up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to second, might be 2. Throw over to Tellez. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
And that one wrapped foul. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Man at second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Taylor on the move to the alley. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. And here is Michael Conforto. That one drilled left field. Hauls it in the. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 19. Ground ball up the middle. Luciano. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Big swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Cruz in the box again. Takes the strike.
The count.
The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. Luciano in plenty of time to first, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. Contreras back to work. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Settles under this one. And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Wait, in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. One out, bases empty.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first.
He's out
on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Now back.
2 outs, runner at first. And here is Tyro Estrada. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jack Sawinski. Chopper right side. Takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Next to hit, Rowdy Tellez. On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-2. And that's outside. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. And downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tellez off of first with 2 away. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. Contreras back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And up next for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Chapman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 outs. Foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Bailey makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down. Last chance now for the Pirates. Now it's the right fielder, number 19. And it's in for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ground ball right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
11-0 your final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 11 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error, they left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.